Balance is overrated, you know, work life balance, or just, not do too much of anything and try to be, careful with everything. That is overrated. The truth is, if you're aiming for the top, you cannot have any sort of balance. Just look at most of the people who went to the top. I know that a lot of you probably think, oh, it's luck. They are there because it's luck. But a lot of them are there because they were obsessed. They put in more hours, and they just had an incredible belief in themselves, and they ended up where they are. Of course, there's a lot of people that are there because they are lucky or because they are nepo babies. But the truth is that obsession is still one of the greatest weapons that you can have if you want to really go to the top. This is the only situation in which the hustle mentality, I think, really works. If you want to go to the top, if you want to be average, or if you want to be just, good, you don't need to put in more hours. You don't need to do more than every other person in the planet. Or, I mean, you don't have to try to do this. You can just be balanced. Do a little bit, rest, you know, just be balanced and not exaggerate in anything. But if you're aiming for the top, yeah, forget about that. I was having a conversation with some friends about ambition, and most of them were calling me crazy because of this perspective. And I am I'm a person that is very ambitious. But my number one mistake is that I always try to be balanced. So I had like multiple things I was interested in, and I didn't give enough of myself to any of those things. So I was just average at every single one of those things. I was being too balanced, too balanced. If I knew what I knew today, what I would do is I would try to specialize in one of those things, because like knowing something in a very deep level is one of the best things you can do as a human being. When you are a master of a craft, when you are a master of a subject, when you just know things, that is like magic. Like, it's one of those things that really makes me, for example, admire other people when they really know a subject so well that they are like the go-to people. But yeah, these are not balanced people. These are people that in their free time they are doing that. They are studying in their free time, they are practicing in their free time, and when it's not free time, they are still doing the same thing. That is just the recipe for success. I mean, if you are crazy good, yeah, that's just how it works. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think about this video, and see you in the next one. Peace.